And welcome to my review of Talent LMS. Today I will be showcasing you every good thing and things to be improved so you can decide whether this is a good platform to you or no. And of course, it has a lot of functions, so let's discuss those. So, for those who are deciding whether to buy it or no, and for those who want to learn a few new things about the platform, they've already been using it. So, hopefully, you'll be able to learn a few new things. I have created this test account. I have a company account, so I can't show the details, but I'll be showing you all because I've been using it for a good amount of time, so I have an idea that how does it work. So let's get started. So basically you have three types of previews. You have the admin preview, you have the instructor preview, and you have the learner preview. In admin preview you can do stuff which an admin person can do, like add users, add branches. I'll be taking you through almost everything. Excuse me. So let's get started. So users, here you can add users to the platform. This is the new accounts. Of course, it's telling that you can click on these. Okay, so users, you can add new users here, and you can also bulk upload the users in a file. So if you'd like to bulk upload the users, you can always add a file here. Okay, or there is an option import here, so you can import the users here. Okay, then you have courses. You can see what are the courses available, and you can add new courses. We'll be adding a new course later. Then you can also add categories. So basically categories are to organize your courses. So for example, you have HR courses, you have marketing courses. You can always organize them if you want. Groups are basically a group of people that you want some certain quick action to. For example, if you have a group of people who are senior executives, and there are 16 of them, for example, and you just want to enroll them in a course quickly, so you can add them into the group, so they are always there in a group, and whenever you need to add them or to delete them or to generate a report for them, you can easily do that. So basically grouping can be done in any way you can imagine, like department wise, like seniority wise, like language wise, and whatnot, right? Employees and customers can be groups as well. Then we have branches. So what is branches? Basically branches is a completely different face of this platform. So for example, you have employees and customers. So this is a very vivid classification. This is two different things. Now employees are different and customers are different, and you may not want customers to have any access to the courses. So what do? You do is you create two branches, customers and employees. So customers will not be able to see anything in the platform which is happening in the employees, and vice versa. So you can do that as well. This is branches. Then events engine is something where you can add automation. So basically you can assign people, you can certify them, you can do ILT grading, you can do a lot of things. For example, enroll people automatically. So for example, you've done a course where you want them to be enrolled automatically once they are signed up for this platform. So this can be done in automation. User types, here you can give access to different users to different permissions, like whether they can only see a course, whether they can edit the course as well, and whether they can do what you can do with an admin. So you can do that. And then we have import, and then we have reports. Reports are very nice. You have different types of reports. You have reports for users, courses, and definitely don't forget that I'll be talking about things to be improved, or the things which I did not like. So if you would like, you can stick to the video until the end. You will be able to see what are the things I did not like in my long period of time I've used it, and I really wish they can do that, or they can add things up so that it's better, right? So I'll be talking about that. And then account settings have your home page. You can design your home page, you can design your themes, you can design your certifications, you can add your custom domain, and you can upgrade or downgrade depending on what you want. So this is a brief overview of admin. This is what admin can do. Now let's go on to instructor and show you what instructor can do. Instructor can add courses, instructor can add groups, they can do conference. If they want, they can add discussion topics. So for example, you can add a discussion about a certain topic. So course 1, let's talk about this course here. So this is your discussion. So for example, you want to discuss a certain course, you can do that by clicking here, and then the people will be able to comment, and their comments will be shown here. Okay, this is discussion. And then you have calendar, where you can add events, add upcoming instructor-led trainings and stuff like that. Now let's add a course. So let's say you want to add a course. So what you would do is you would my test course, and then you would choose a category. If you don't have a category, you can add one. So this category is samples, and the description of this category is test description, just for the purpose of the video. Then you have two options: active and hide course from course catalog. Active, if you check this, the course will be active. If you uncheck this, the course will not be active. Hide from course catalog is that the course is active, but it will not be available for public to subscribe. So what's the function of this is that you will be able to subscribe people directly, but the people will not be able to subscribe themselves. These could be some courses like exams, or like certain courses where you don't want them to be publicly available, but you want to subscribe some people to it by yourself, right, manually. So you can do that. Okay, then course code, this can be used for organizing the course names. And then price, if you want to have some price, because you can with this platform you can even sell courses to customers as well. Then intro video, this is like a trailer video of the platforms or the course. You can easily add trailer video of the course, and that could be used for understanding what this course will be about, and you can add this through YouTube, or you can upload your own video. Capacity, what could be the capacity, whether you want it to be limited or you want it unlimited. If it's unlimited, leave it. If you want, for example, only 10 people should be able to do this course, you can add capacity. Time options, what time duration, when should it start and when should it finish, and what's the number of days it can stay, right? So this is for those courses which are time limited. Certification, would you like to add certification? There are a few certifications where you can preview them, but you can always add your own certification. Of course, you have to add your own if you have a company, because it gives more sense, or it makes more sense to add your own certification. So while it loads, so it's basically downloading, so just cancel it and we'll move forward. And the level, what is level? A level is basically when a new joiner does a course, he or she is promoted to different level based on points. So for example, you want a certain course to not be available at a beginner level, but the person can do it after they've done a few courses. So you can always increase the level of this course, and then the people will be able to do it. So now if you click this button, it will take you to users, where you can add users, but I will press this option here, and it will show me some more options like save and add content, where I can directly add content, save and add another course if I'd like to add multiple courses, and go to course index. So I'll choose save and add content, which will take me to the content, because this is the most important place you would like to see, right? Because you are developing a course, you want to see what are the options available. So once you come here you can upload the picture of this course if you want, and definitely you should. And these are the options available for the course content. So you have a very plain content text available. You have web content. So for example, you want to show them a landing page which is already available on your website, so you just want to copy it there. So you can do that. Video, if you click on this, it will upload, or you will be able to upload the video, or you will be able to put a link of any certain platform, video platforms like YouTube, Vimeo, and others. Audio is the same option like video. Presentation or document, you can upload PPT or PDF here. SCORM, now SCORM is a certain type of course which basically normally is interactive. So if you have done SCORM on, for example, Adobe, you can bring it here. iframe is something where you can frame something and show it as an internal page. It is also good for those type of courses which are, or those type of surveys, or those type of games or interactive things which are somewhere over the internet, like a flash or something, and you want to just frame them here. You don't want to pull everything or bring it here. Then we have test, we have survey, we survey at the end of the course, and we have assignment where you can give assignment to the people and let them do the assignment and get back to you. I'll explain everything in detail, and then instructor-led training. So let's go on to a few things which I like. So one of the things I like is that the ability to add video and have certain options of the video. So for example, we go to YouTube and we can bring in any video. So let's go on to YouTube and just bring in any video for the purpose. I love so Marcus Brownie, MKBHD. So let's bring his video just for the sake of this demo. So you do YouTube video and search, and it will search and upload this video, and then you'd be able to add the section. So you say iPhone 13 introduction, right? So after you do that, you have three options to complete the video, either with the checkbox that yes, I've done it, or with a question. So for example, you say that there was a very nice information in the video, and you want to make sure that they've seen the video and they know the knowledge. So you can add a question, and then they'll be able to only complete this section once they answer this question or after a certain amount of time. So for example, this video is, let's say, how long is this video? It's 18 minutes 22 seconds. So you say, okay, I don't want them to leave this at least for, so it's in seconds. So let's say if 10 minutes is 600 seconds, so you say 600 seconds at least. So they should be able to watch, or they should be watching at least 600 seconds of this video. This is how you can add the video. Now there is another option where you can use a video. If you use a video, you have multiple options there, and those options are many options. Like for example, you can also place that if, for example, I'm watching a video here and I go to another tab, it will pause the video. So for those people who play the video, mute the video, and then go to other places and do their work, and just want to make sure that the video is done, and just want to show you basically that the video is watched already, so it won't happen, because even if they just move to the other tab, it will not play. So it will only play when the tab is active. This is one. Second is, you cannot skip the video. So in YouTube you can't do that, but if you upload your own custom video, you can have this option where the user will not be able to skip ahead, or user will not be able to go to the end of the video directly. The user has to watch. And then of course the time limit as well. So this is regarding video. What I would like here to be added is, this is a point of improvement for TalentLMS, that if they can add certain watermarks, that will be great. So basically what happens is the videos are still saved, but to make them more secure, if for uploaded videos, especially for uploaded videos, if the platform can add watermark somehow which moves, because I've seen some platforms where the watermark comes and it moves, and you have the option of watermarking the name of the same person who is basically as a user. So what happens is, if the person leaks the video, for example, and if you don't want that a person to leak the video, they will see their watermark, like TikTok, where the watermark keeps moving. So their name and their number or their email keeps moving, and it becomes very very difficult for them to leak the video, because they might be scared that their name will be leaked as well. So this is a video. Let's go back and discard changes. Let me show you some other things which I think could be improved. So one thing which I would like them to add is, for example, if I have added a content, and then I want to add another content, but it's not ready. So for example, part 1, this is, sorry, part 1, this is my content, and I say part 1 here, and then go back to the unit list. Now I have made this part, and I would like to stop them from completion because I am going to add part 2. I can't do that. And the only workaround I found was to add a test and password protected. So when I add a test and it's password protected, I'll not go into test, but the idea is that you have to add the text here, exam here, and then you have to password protect it, so they will not be able to go to the next stage. I have seen some platforms where it's very easy that you don't want, for example, this is part 1. Now I've left everything alone and I will add part 2 later. If I do this in this Talent LMS platform, what will happen is after they are done with part 1, they will see that the course is finished because there is nothing below. And I don't want that. I want this option where you can add part 1 and then the course will not be finished even if they finish part 1, and they will know that the course is not done. It means there is something else coming. So this is or for example I write here new part coming soon. Yeah, so this way they get this message. So for example, if save and view and complete, so now you have new part coming soon. So I want to be able to show this message, but not as a unit where they can complete that unit as well. So what they'll do is they'll just come do part 1 and then click on this complete, and then they are done with the courses. I want this to be like a message where they know that new part is coming, but they are not able to go further. So this is something I wish they would add, because this is especially annoying for me. I don't know whether this will be a use case for you or no, but the idea is that this is something very important for me, but I'm not able to do that. Okay, next is I want to be able to also have a segment. So for example, this is a course. Now these are the parts. I can add sections. Now this is a section, which is nice. So for example, this is next section, which is great. But I somehow want that if there are like folders here where they click on a certain folder. So for example, my course name is movies, and then I have horror movies, and then I have funny or comedy movies, and they will be able to click on horror movies. Now my use case is because I'm training the employees, my use case is where I have product knowledge and I have some soft skills in one course, because it's different. So I want to be able to categorize that option is not available as well. It's just plain simple course content like this. So these are the things which I don't like. Now what things I like is rules and paths, which is nice that you can show unit in any order. For example, they can do in any order, or they have to do it one by one. And also the learning path. So for example, before they do this course, they have to complete employee training. So if I save that, they will not be able to do this course until they do employee training, which is a nice thing. I can add users here, and I can also sync the user. So for example, the workaround for here for this course, now my progress is 0%. So for example, I go back and I say that I just want to do it. So I'll just click on it and I complete and continue. Then I complete and the course is done. Now I've done the course, right? So I've finished the course. Now if I go there, I see that it's 100% done. But if I add something, so what I'll do is I'll add something and then I come and I sync this. So for example, now I'm 100%, but as soon as I add a third segment, which is, let's say, part 3 and part 3, and save and back to unit list. Now there is another part, right? So they should see that the course is not complete. So what I can do is I can go as instructor back here. The progress is still showing 100%. So what I'll do is I'll synchronize. If there are more people, you can synchronize from here. If there are one by one, you can do it from here. It's up to you. So for example, you can synchronize and prevent synchronizing for users who have completed the course. No, I don't want that. I want everyone to be synced. And removes certification. Yes, I want to remove the certification because they still have not completed the course. When they sync it, it's 67% because there was one more unit added. So this is something nice. No, this is a reset button. This is not. It will completely reset that. Okay. Now this is regarding that. Okay, now one more thing is the instructor-led training. What is instructor-led training? So it's like, this is a course, you want them to be able to do these three parts, and then they should not be able to finish until they attend a live class. So you can do that. You can add an instructor-led course here. Then you can add a session that, for example, the session should be somewhere after 12 days, and then you add, this is live training, and then it will be on 12th, and then the time will be this, capacity will be no limit, my instructor name is Mudassir Altaf, and then classroom is webinar. Classroom or webinar, like it should be physical or a webinar. So if it's a webinar, you can create a new webinar as well, and you can link a few of the big companies like Big Blue Button and Zoom and Teams to it, and then you can add a link, so they will be able to click on the link. If you want that to be a classroom, you will see the my classroom, right? And then description, you can add whatever description you want. I'll just, for the sake of time, I'll just copy paste. So now this is the course added. So now the person will be able to see that there is an instructor. You can change the name as well, so it's live class, right? So they will not be able to finish the course until they attend this live class. So they click on it and they'll be able to see that what are the sessions available. So they see that there is a live training available on 12th of October, and the capacity is whatever, and the location is my location, and I want to register. So once you click on register users, of course you don't have users here, but you get the idea that as a learner, if I go there, I'd be able to register myself, and that can be added to the calendar as well if you want. Then you have reporting. Reporting is nice as well. It's a good reporting. I don't have any problems with reporting. I like how you can export that in Excel. I like how you can generate reports by users. You can generate reports by timeline as well, that what has happened in previously, right? Okay. So what else about that? You can also set learning paths, which is already discussed, that you can assign different levels to different courses, so they can only be done. Now as a learner, how do I enroll in the courses? I enroll in the courses by going to course catalog. You remember when I told you that you can hide the courses from course catalog? So what do I do is I go to course catalog, and I'll be able to see all the courses available. And as you can see that, oh, I'm enrolled to all of these courses because this is by default. But if you create a new user, you'll be able to see that uh, you have the option to enroll in the course. You will be able to see all of these courses here, and these are the categories. Okay. Now as a admin, there's one more thing which is nice, which is send message. You will be able to send message to all of your users or certain users. So for example, if you have a group of different people, like you have employees and customers, so you will be able to see those groups here. You can also do all of them, all users. So if you write all, you can see all users here, and then you will be able to send a message to all users, and they'll be able to receive those users those messages in their inbox. So this is our go to inbox, and they'll be able to see here. They will also be receiving an email from Talent LMS that they've received a message, and those emails can be customized as well. You can also customize that if you are subscribed to a new course, you should be emailed. You can also customize that if you add any discussion, you should be emailed, and of course the normal messages through the emails. Everything this is done through this Talent LMS platform. Now the good things I like is the Talent LMS comes with an application, a custom application. So you download that application, and you'll be able to do the courses offline in the application, and whenever you go online, it syncs to the platform. This is a nice thing. Then this application is available both for Android and iOS devices, so that's another nice thing. The next thing which I like is gamification. What is gamification? Is that when people are competing, people get points, and when people get points, they compete, and this creates a very positive competing culture. So let me show you the infographic of how the gamification look like. So for example, here you'll be able to see that what's your participation, what's your progress, and then you'll be able to see the leaderboard as well. So this is the leaderboard. You'll be able to see the top person, the second and the third, and you'll be able to give them prizes if you want and things like that. And you'll also be able to see how much did you save, and how much did you save the commute hours, and how many people passed, how many people attempted, and which courses were the most done courses. So for example, you want to compare that what are the top 5 courses, you will be able to compare them here. So this is a good report, and of course then you can do your own custom reporting here as well. Okay, so create new, and then you can add your custom infographic here. So this is the training metrics, which shows you the what are the courses. So these are the courses done, and these will be the users. All of these will be the users, and then you'll be able to see a green one when course is done. Okay, now this is another thing which I like. Then what I don't like is the inability to add something without courses. So this is a very special use case for me, but I don't know whether you will need that or no. I wanted, because my company is so big, I wanted a place where they can find resources. So what happens is, you see these courses are available. What I want is, for example, if you go to instructor or learner, this will be a nice option. So you see this, all of these courses are available. I want one option where you have this option, this folder where all the resources like PDFs, like courses are available there, which will stay on the top. And this is not a course. I don't want that to be a course. I don't want that to have a progress bar. I don't want that to have anything, because that is just a resource. Because when you are having a learning platform, resources are important. So there are resources available through download. So you should be able to see what are the downloads available. But my files, here you can see the files which are available to download. When an instructor makes something available to download, it comes here, but I want that as a section, but this is not available. Other than that, I told you that the section thing which were repeated, so it will be just repeated again and again. I hope I have covered most of the things. Hopefully you like this tutorial. If you do, please leave a comment and a like. I don't know where you are watching this video, because it will be on different places, like on my website, on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much. And if you'd like to buy it, you can also buy through the link given below, and that will be a referral link, and you don't have to pay anything extra for that. Okay, so see you around.